Can anyone read this message? If you do, and if the time that you read this message is earlier than year 2034, that you may still be able to help me. Please, please help me. I am desperate and I may never be able to return to the reality or to the main timeline of Earth or the reality that you are living in. But if you are kind enough to help me, then there may be a slight chance to save me. I don't know what will happen to me if you successfully save me from different turning points in my life. It will probably bring me back to your reality. Or it may create a sub-universe for me and I will just stay at where I am and wait for the end date to come. But no matter what, as long as there is a slight chance, I am willing to try. Even what you did can't eventually save me if there is a version of me that I know or may not know being saved from the hell-like future that I am currently in. That would be enough for me. If the year that you are in is earlier than 2034 and you decided to help me, please read the below carefully. If the time you read this is earlier than year 2010, please write an email to me with one sentence. This is from the future you in 2035. Please do not apply to study Bachelor of Physics in Tohoku University. God, I wish you are at a year that's earlier than 2010. That should be earlier to save me and probably save the human species. But if not, that's still okay. If you are in a year that's earlier than 2020, I guess you can still make it. Please still write an email to me, but change the warning to, this is from the future you in 2035. Please do never, ever to apply to study PhD candidate that specializes in quantum physics in Tohoku University. It might be too late though to send this message, as I've already knew too much and been drawn to much attention into this research. A research that should never exist in this world, but who knows? Maybe the then me was sensible enough to listen to the warning. I am starting to lose my hope. Would anyone see this message at all? Am I really just wasting my time? Am I even connecting to the internet of the real world out there? If in worst case, you are at any point of time later than 2024, but earlier than 2035, you may worth do this one Hail Mary try for me. Write me an email and say, I know it may be already too late. You've seen the future. You've seen the past. There is no way can talk you out of this. I know you can't resist the temptation to be the one of the very few humans who can see the inevitable. You will be recruited by Professional Amino's team. You will move to his institute that hides in the mountains. You will spend 11 years in the institute and step into the fragment of time, which will never return to the main timeline of human world. In this fragment of time, here are some of the possible universes that you will see. In fact, they are just few of the millions of universes that I've so far seen. Since 1 billion years ago, I saw myself knelt in front of a ruin and cried. It was the 311 earthquake in 2011. My whole family died. I failed to receive a college education and became the cashier of a convenience store. I saw a sharp blade cut through the back of my neck. I was a samurai in the Meiji period. I was doing seppuku due to my failure. I saw my head rolled to the ground. These were beautiful dreams compared to other worlds. I saw myself in a group of primitive people, hunting on the grassland. They surrounded a lion and prepared to throw javelins and spear to it. The lion jumped to me and ate me alive. The next moment, I saw 4 faces of me on the same head and every angle falls into my eyes. I see myself flashing in the city like a huge lizard with coral-like branches on my body. I wandered in this giant city that has forked spikes everywhere in a distorted way that human beings cannot experience. I saw half of my face melted into particle state. My body has countless twisted tentacles. I see myself moving in the city full of tall ferns. Pterosaurs flew in the air with a set of sophisticated auxiliary equipment on its back, wearing strange clothes. That's a dinosaur evolution. In the reality where I am, all possibilities are constantly emerging. In many universes, human beings were never lucky enough to develop civilization or even exist. In the timeline of all possibilities, even if it is only a few minutes or even a few seconds late, to did what I did. The reality you are in will experience a death that human beings have never encountered in the timeline of all failures, but it's not too late. If you read carefully to what I said and never, ever join Professional Amino's team, then I can still be saved.